And welcome to Inside with Ojoma Yusuf on Kama TV. What we do in the show is to enlighten you, educate you, and equip you with knowledge, issues trending in our society. Well, what is trending right now is elections. Election is just 2 days to go. Are you ready? It's your PVC set, and are you willing to come out to vote on that day? Well, if that's the question you need to answer, you need to know about the new trending machine that INEC has brought in place to make ease our election process, which is the Bvas. The Bvas machine is known, and then it will help us in easy accreditation. So for those of you that are out there saying election na scam, it's not going to work the way it's supposed to be anymore, and my vote will not count, let me assure you, INEC has made an easy way for you. The Bimodal Voter Accreditation System is here to help you out. So thank you so much as we come up to the show to continue with what Bvas is all about. Bye for now. People, you're welcome from this short break. Don't forget, this is Inside with Ojoma Yusuf, and I'll be talking about Bvas, the Bvas machine. Are you aware of the word called Bvas, or do you know about the machine? As you're going out to vote for this forthcoming election, you should have the knowledge, and that's why I'm not here alone to talk about it today. I'm here with Mr. Kingsley Samuel. You're welcome to the show, Mr. Kingsley.
Thank you very much, Ojoma, for having me on your show.
Yeah, I am aware you're an educationist.
Yes.
So you're going to dish it here today for us, back to back.
I'll try my best.
All right, sir. You know, there's this machine that is popularly known right now that is supposed to be used for the election, the Bvas machine. Are you aware of it? Do you know about it?
Yes, I'm aware of it, but that is just of recent.
Okay.
That's just it.
Okay, so what is we know it's called the Bimodal Voter Accreditation System.
Yes.
That's Bvas. So what is this machine made for? What is it exactly?
Okay, from the little I can gather, I can say about it, it is meant to accredit the voters that will be coming out to cast their vote on election day. It is actually a good one from INEC.
Okay.
Because reading about it, it's going to verify your PVC.
Okay.
That is, it will scan the barcode behind. If it can't scan, you can either identify the voter by entering the last 6 digits of their voter's identity number, or also enter the voter's last name on the system, and to bring out the person's details info, including a facial capture, to know if this person coming to cast a vote is the right person, or if this PVC was actually stolen to come and use for the election. So it's a nice one.
Wow. So it then means you're trying to tell me right now that it might not be possible. There's a zero understanding that it might not be possible that someone can pick somebody else's voter's card and use on that very
at this point with that machine, it will be very difficult to use someone else's voter's card.
I think we can give kudos to INEC on that count.
Yes, okay.
And they've done well for us. And you know, having known this on your own part, because now you're aware that there's a machine called Bvas, yeah, and then it's very good on your own part. Do you think Nigerians are aware? Can you say 80% of Nigeria are aware of this machine called Bvas?
80% is actually a high percentage. I would say perhaps maybe 30-40% of Nigerians
that are aware of this machine.
Because right now, with the whole tension here and there, everybody just trying to survive. So most people don't even have time for these elections. They only just let the time come. We'll go and cast our votes and come back. They don't know the preparation INEC is putting in place for this election. Because we don't have time for information. Whether I would like it or not, the country is hard.
Yeah, that's
people are suffering. People are trying to make ends meet. So nobody has time to sit down and read what is trending at the moment. All they're after is how to make 1 or 2 little naira to survive.
Yeah.
So that's it. So nobody has that, except you have to come to them or at their own place of business to educate them on this machine. That's just it.
All right, people. On this junction right now, we're going to a short break, and then we'll come back shortly to continue on the show. Don't forget, don't just move out. Keep watching, and we'll come back shortly. Thank you. Alright guys, welcome back from the short break, and don't forget, this is Inside with Ojoma Yusuf on Kama TV. We've been discussing on Bvas and also the awareness of Bvas, and we know as the election is already coming.
Just 2 days away.
2 days away, my brother. And you know, there's this tension everywhere. and some persons are like, I'm not going to vote. My vote will not count. There's no point. To your own part, Mr. Kingsley, are you ready to vote?
I'm very much ready to cast my vote on that day.
Okay.
So there's no, we shouldn't be deceived that our vote doesn't count. It does. It counts. It will go a long way. With the preparation INEC are putting in place. So rigging of election is going to be very, very difficult for anybody at this moment. So whether we like it or not, our vote will definitely count. So don't just sit back on that day assuming or thinking your vote will not have any effect. It's going to count. So go out there on that day, cast your vote, and come back with the results.
That's very good. So you think, okay, by educating people on this aspect of coming out to vote, right? Some persons have already said, even if you go to vote, the vote will not count, as you have said, and then I think that's where the aspect of this Bvas is going to come in place, because by the time you are being accredited, and then everything about you shows and all of that, I have this understanding also that the Bvas will help on the calculation of the vote. It means there's no way anybody can manipulate.
At the instant, and another function of the Bvas is an instant uploading of result. As immediately after the election, you are uploading the result via Bvas, which will take it to the INEC portal immediately.
Wow.
So which means after the casting of votes, we are there while the results will be read. As we are reading, they are uploading it instantly. So it's not going to be an issue of when we get to the office. No, it will be done instantly.
When we get there, and then some persons can add up figures and all of that. And
while they are reading the election at your polling unit, it's being instantly uploaded to the portal. So it's going to be a free and fair one to me.
Okay, I saw something online recently. Someone was saying that, okay, when you cast your vote, exit the place and go. Yes, just go, so that at least there won't be any problem, and then you say we don't agree and all of that and every other thing. To your own point of view, as you're done casting your vote, do you think are you planning to stay back and ensure you see the work the conclusion of everything before you leave, or you
at this point there are some things we'll put into consideration? The atmosphere.
Okay.
If it's conducive for you to stay back and wait for the results, wait. But if it's not conducive, maybe because of some violent persons around, so it's just for your own safety, cast your vote and go. We'll have people that would wait.
Yeah, to finally see how it's ended.
Because every party will have their own representative at each polling unit. So I won't be there representing my party, and I'll keep my eyes closed for you to manipulate the results.
Yeah. Okay. I want us to go on a short break again right now, and after this short break, don't forget, we'll come back again. Just sit back, take your pen and your book and keep jotting, because I know our educationist right here has been dishing the right thing for us to do during the elections and also after the election. So sit back and continue watching. Thank you so much. Alright people, you're welcome back to Insight. Welcome back to the show. And election is already here. That one will be do or die matter. I'm not advising you to just carry it on your head. Just go out and vote peacefully. And that's why I brought my guest here, because we've been here still since talking about the issues of elections and Bvas machine and all of that. So Mr. Kingsley, I know you're a youth, and then we have 80% of the people going out to vote this time around. I'm assuring you that they are all youths. Yes. So by the time they are out to vote, and then at the end of the day, something now happen, they might say, okay, we no go agree. So I would like you to just give us your words as a youth, and then tell us, okay, give us your words of advice, your call to the youths before, during, and after the election. What's your advice to them?
Alright, my advice to the youth out there is, before the election, I believe we all have our PVCs. If you don't have your PVCs, then blame yourself for the outcome of the results. But if you have your PVC, get it ready on that day, or whatever you have to do should be done prior to that day, so you won't have anything that will keep you home in the name of I was busy. So on that day, you go early, get accredited, and cast your vote. Then during the election, now on that day where you'll be on the queue, there are two things. First of all, you verify yourself if you are qualified, if that unit is your polling unit.
Or not.
Or not. After the accreditation, you are able to cast your vote. Then while doing that, please avoid every undefined groups.
Okay.
Avoid violent discussions that will lead to problems. These are some of the things we can do, because on that day you will have different set of persons, different group coming to discuss here and there, talking here and there.
Yeah.
But if you find yourself in the wrong group
Yeah.
and you go to join the discussion, it might lead to violence. So for you to be on the safe side, that day is not the day of discussing who is better or who is not better to rule the country. It's just for you to go cast your, whoever you want to vote is best known to you.
Yeah, sure.
Nobody will come and tell who are you voting for.
No.
Cast your vote
You have your
and
right
go.
to do
You
that,
have your
yeah.
right to do that. So nobody should come and push you into, oh, please vote this person for us. Whether you like it or not, the whatever 10 kobo you're going to get from anybody to vote a particular candidate, that 10 kobo, except that 10 kobo will be ready to feed you for the next 8 years.
Thank you so much. I nearly forgot that question, because so many persons believe in vote buying. They just believe that, okay, by the time I'm giving 5,000 naira, right, I can just kill my conscience and go forth and vote whoever has given me money. So what do you have to say about that? Thank God you are a youth, and then you have understanding of that.
See, my advice to you, if they've bought your vote by giving you 20, 50, 100,000, I don't know the amount you've been given to, if you know that money can feed you and your family for the next 4, 5 years, 8 years, go ahead, vote the person. At least, whether we like it or not, we are already suffering from the effect of the present government.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's enough lesson for us to sit back, look at it, and know whom we feel is the right candidate this time around to move this country to where it should be. So if they've given whatever peanut in the name of putting them in place, vote with your conscience. Let your conscience be the one to lead you, not because of the peanuts given to you.
Yeah, that's a take home. Vote with your conscience. And as in, from all what he has just explained right now, one thing that just hits and strike my mind right now, he said you should vote with your conscience. So sit down and then think about your future for the next 4 years as you go to the pool to exercise your franchise. Don't forget, this is Ojoma Yusuf, and I've been here with Mr. Kingsley. Yeah, and I'm so excited you made it to the show today. Thank you so much for giving us your best on the show today.
Thank you very much.
And I'm looking forward to bringing you back to the studio. Hope you're not obliged. Alright, thank you so much for coming. This is all we can take, and this is where we are drawing the curtains today. On Saturday is the D-Day. So it's not a day for violence, I beg you. And it's not a day to sit in your house and cross your leg and say there should be voting. It's your responsibility, and it's our responsibility to vote during the election. So come out and exercise your franchise. I love you all. This is Ojoma Yusuf, and this is Kingsley. We are saying bye-bye and have a great time. Bye.